So those were the first, and that was the second after bringing it up, and that's the third. I think we're good to go, but I'm not positive because I pulled. So let's see what happens. All right, so I was at 500 rounds, and I went to the range. I put 160 rounds through the gun now. So we are now at 660 rounds through the XDM Elite 10 millimeter. First, no problems, no malfunctions whatsoever. Still, so everything's still going along just fine, just beautiful. The reason for that trip, besides just practice, was sighting in the Holosun 507 X2 red dot sight that I got on there, and it was shooting about 6-7 inches low. And so when I was done with that, you know, it was dead center. Everything's great. The other thing I wanted to bring up too is, you know, when people were shooting the Smith & Wesson M&P, not, I won't say people, like there's a bunch, but there were a couple who had problems with the mounting system, and that it, like, the red dot flew off. You know, 10 millimeters is a lot of recoil for people who are not aware. And the M&P, the Smith & Wesson, they use like a plastic deal to mount their red dot on. I'm not sure why they did that, but there's an actual video of one flying off and hitting someone in the head, and there's another one. So anyhow, we didn't have any problems like that. You know, it wasn't loose afterwards, none of that. Everything's perfectly fine. And the other thing I want to touch on is, when I first got it and shot it, not the very, very first time, but like after the actual first time shooting, I had removed the mag well. A lot of people do. They remove the mag well. I removed the mag well. To me, it seemed like it was just bothering me. It wasn't comfortable. Well, this time around, mag well back on was perfectly fine. And another weird thing is, I think I may know the answer why, but it felt like much less recoil than the first time I shot it. But I think the reason why is because I'm getting stronger. My strength in my arms, really throughout my whole body, was lowered significantly through my surgeries and the, you know, pancreatic cancer and whatnot. I was laying in the bed for a very long time, you know, no movement, no working out. So I lost a lot of weight, lost a lot of muscle. And when I got back to shooting again, I noticed immediately, oh, my strength is not there. You know, it takes so much more to hold this gun steady now, you know. So that's that. I believe that's what the case was. So as I'm getting, my arms are getting a little stronger, and, you know, chest area and whatnot, getting a little stronger, And so I'm able to hold on to it much tighter. Therefore, I'm feeling less felt recoil. So I believe that's what the case is. I don't see how it could be anything else. But yeah, I mean, it feels so good shooting the gun. Of course, I have lots of mods done to the gun, and let me tell you, that reset and coming back on the wall with the trigger kit and the actual trigger and everything I've done to it, ideal. I couldn't ask for nothing better. It's perfect. Getting up on that wall with that actual true flat face trigger, it helps a lot. It's lovely. And so yeah, anyway, we're at 660 rounds, no problems, no malfunctions, no nothing. Everything is beautiful, and XDM continues to impress. It is my, what I call it, my main carry now. I think it's like tied. It's tied for my custom G20 Glock 17, excuse me. Anyhow, if you have any other questions about the range day or the gun or anything like that, put it in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it ASAP. Appreciate the love. Let me out. Thank you.